Back to First Edition. We are in the middle of summer, and by now your kids may be in summer camp or playing at the pool or the beach. But what about those days when they are stuck inside of the house? Educators say summer reading is extremely important and will help students not fall too far behind while they are out of school. And joining us now is award-winning children's book author Portia Y. Claire. She's the author of 3 new children's books: Life is More Than This Covington Pond, His Name is My Daddy, and Best Friends Forever, A Puppy's Tale. Portia, thank you so much for joining us today on First Edition.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. So we know that you're from Bennettsville, and your passion is helping children learn, and you've been educating and helping children now for more than 30 years. Tell me why you became an author.
I became an author because I had a conversation with my father about writing books. I'd been talking about it for years but hadn't done anything. And he said to me, "Scoop, do it now. You have so much on the inside of you to give to children. And if you write it in books, they'll be able to look at it and have it forever." And so he inspired me to begin what I really wanted to do my entire life.
That's amazing. And so it started at a young age, pretty
Indeed,
much.
it did.
I love that. I really do. So summer reading, it's very crucial for kids. And tell us about, you have 3 books with us today.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about your new books and their target audience.
Okay, well, these books are really targeted for children between the ages of 6 and 10. And I will share them with you in the order that they were published. The first one is entitled Best Friends Forever, A Puppy's Tale. And this is a story about a little girl named Scoopy who had a puppy named Sandy given to her for her 4th birthday. And they were best friends. They did everything together. And something happened in their family where there was a move and everyone had to fly on an airplane. And during that trip, Sandy became ill and developed epilepsy. And so that part of their relationship developed, and Sandy and Scoopy had to navigate that. And eventually Sandy did pass away, and it was very hard for Scoopy. Time passed, and she realized that the relationship she had, she still wanted again. So she got Sandy's permission to get another puppy, and she felt like Sandy said yes. And at the end of the story, she got another puppy.
I love that. And tell us
Yes.
Very quickly about the other 2 books.
His Name is My Daddy is a story about, this is my story about my dad and how his hands helped me throughout my life to do various things. And it just is a story that inspires people to understand that daddies have helpful hands, and hands are to be used to help and not hinder.
I love my dad.
Yes, indeed. I'm a daddy's girl.
Yes.
And finally, this book was published this year. It's called Life is More Than This Covington Pond. And this is actually my mommy's story. Her father would say consistently to them, "Let's get out and see what's new and good. Life is more than where we live," which is Covington Pond. And Nan, the main character, wanted to fly on an airplane that she used to see flying around. And ultimately, at the end of the story, she was able to do that, to fly on an airplane.
Oh, thank you so much, Portia. And you have a really specific goal. You want to get students grades 1 through 3 at Bennettsville Primary. You want to get them copies of this book. I saw on your website about the fundraiser. Tell us about that.
We actually did.
Oh,
we had the
great.
fundraiser, and prior to the end of the school year, we were able to give every 1st through 3rd grade student at Bennettsville Primary School an autographed copy of Life is More Than This Covington Pond. And they were so grateful to receive it, and I was too, to have the support to do that. People are wonderful.
Yes.
They really
and
are.
it's perfect for the summer.
Yes, indeed.
And they can, focus on reading and not lose those important skills as well.
That's right, and they can imagine. You can get lost in a book and travel anywhere you want to, right in your seat.
Portia, thank you so much. Tell us how people can purchase your books and where they can find you.
Absolutely. You may visit my website at PortiaYClaire.com. That's PortiaYClaire.com to get an autographed copy of my books. And you can also go to Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com to get copies as well.
Awesome. Portia, thank you so much. Portia Y. Claire. We'll have more information on our website as well. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you again. All the very best to you.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.